In a press conference held after Real Madrid's defeat to Arsenal in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-finals, Vinícius Júnior shared his impressions on the team's performance and the challenges faced during the match at the Santiago Bernabéu. The Brazilian player, who had a standout performance, not only discussed the disappointing result but also reflected on the dynamics of the game, the tactics employed by both teams, and the pressure this represents for the Madrid squad. Vinícius began his analysis by acknowledging the importance of the matchup and the expectations surrounding the game, given Real Madrid's historical success in the Champions League. "We knew it was a crucial game, a decisive moment in our season. We were all prepared to give our best, but Arsenal managed to surprise us," he said. He emphasized that the team was aware of the opponent's strength but did not expect the London side to neutralize Madrid's attack so effectively. The match, which ended 3-0 in favor of the Londoners, saw Arsenal adopt a cautious approach, prioritizing defense and exploiting Real Madrid's mistakes in quick transitions. Vinícius explained that, despite Madrid's attempts to impose their style of play, the team found itself trapped in a defensive maze constructed by Arsenal. "Arsenal closed up well and came to play on our mistakes. They were efficient with the few opportunities they had and managed to score," stated Vinícius Júnior. This analysis from the forward illustrates the frustration of the Madrid team, which had hoped to leverage their home advantage to build a solid lead in the competition. He also highlighted that the team struggled to find the usual fluidity in their play, which contributed to the difficulties in creating clear goal-scoring chances. "We were eager to attack, but for some reason, we couldn't connect as a unit. That cost us dearly," said the player, who recognized the need for an internal and collective assessment to understand the shortcomings that led to the unfavorable result. Vinícius also mentioned the importance of learning from this experience, emphasizing that each game brings valuable lessons, especially in such a prestigious competition as the Champions League. The atmosphere at the press conference was one of determination, with Vinícius expressing confidence that the team could recover. He knows that, despite the disadvantage, there is still a second chance to change the narrative. "We have to work hard and focus on the next game. We know we can do better and that we have the capacity to turn this score around. Football is unpredictable and anything can happen," he concluded, conveying a message of hope and resilience in the face of the upcoming challenge. The 3 goals scored by Arsenal illustrated not only the efficiency of the English attack but also the communication and positioning failures in Real Madrid's defense, which became evident throughout the match. The defensive fragility of the Spanish team was a determining factor in the outcome of the game, highlighting the need for tactical adjustments and better organization in the defensive line. The first goal, resulting from a well-executed counterattack, exposed the Madrid team's inability to quickly regroup after losing possession. Arsenal, with their speed and efficiency, seized the transition from Real Madrid, capitalizing on the spaces left by the disorganized defense. "It was a moment when we couldn't reorganize in time, and that cost us dearly," lamented Vinícius Júnior, highlighting the importance of a quick response in defensive transitions. The second and third goals, in turn, were the result of set-piece plays where the opposing defender took advantage of the Madrid defense's inattentiveness. These situations revealed not only a lack of concentration but also the necessity of better positioning and marking during set pieces. "We need to be more alert in set-piece situations and ensure that we don't leave spaces for the opponent to exploit," emphasized Vinícius, underlining the importance of a coordinated team effort to prevent simple errors from turning into major opportunities for adversaries. Furthermore, the Brazilian forward highlighted the importance of learning from mistakes made during the match. He stressed that each conceded goal should serve as a wake-up call for the team, an urgent reminder to avoid repeating the same faults. "We know we need to review what happened, adjust our approach, and manage possession better. We can't let the game unfold like that again," said the player, who remains optimistic about the recovery possibilities in the return leg, scheduled for next month in London. Vinícius also mentioned that the team must unite around these challenges, transforming frustration into motivation. "We believe we can turn this around. We have quality and experience, and we are willing to fight until the end," he concluded, emphasizing the squad's determination to correct mistakes and strive for advancement in the next phase of the competition. This renewed confidence could be the necessary fuel for Real Madrid to showcase their true strength on the field and seek a turnaround in the decisive clash. Arsenal, led by coach Mikel Arteta, demonstrated a compact defense and a lethal attack, capitalizing on every opportunity to extend their lead against Real Madrid. The London team presented itself as a true block, with players moving in perfect sync, which made it difficult for the Madrid side to make inroads. Arteta, known for his tactical and intelligent playing style, managed to shape his team in a way that maximizes their strengths, resulting in an impressive performance both in the Premier League and European competitions. The 3-0 victory was not just a favorable result, it was a statement of intent from Arsenal, positioning them as strong contenders for the title in this edition of the Champions League. With players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Jesus in great form, the English team showcased their ability to compete at a high level. Saka, with his dribbling skill and speed on the wings, was a constant threat to Madrid's defense, while Gabriel Jesus demonstrated his goal-scoring instinct and movement capacity, creating space and opportunities for his teammates. Together, they formed a dynamic and unpredictable attack capable of destabilizing any defense. Arsenal's effectiveness in exploiting their opponents' mistakes and their players' ability to position themselves correctly on the field were fundamental to achieving this emphatic result. This victory represents a significant challenge for Real Madrid, which will need a convincing performance at home to advance in the competition. The Spanish team now faces the pressure of overturning an unfavorable scoreline, and the task will not be easy. Vinícius Júnior, recognized for his skill and speed, will be a key piece for Real Madrid's success in the next match. We have to believe that we can turn this score around. Football is full of surprises, and we will fight until the last minute, concluded the forward, who has already stood out in decisive moments this season. He knows that his dribbling ability and speed in quick transitions will be essential to breaking down Arsenal's defense, which has proven resilient but can also be vulnerable to well-coordinated and rapid attacks. Additionally, Vinícius's experience in big matches and his knack for creating opportunities in adverse situations could be the difference-maker that Real Madrid needs. The forward, who has been crucial in several victories for the team, understands that unity and trust among players will be essential to recover from this setback. We need to enter the field with the mindset that we can make history. It's a 90-minute game, and anything can happen, he stated, conveying a message of hope and determination. With the strength of their fans and the resilience of the squad, Real Madrid will seek to turn pressure into motivation and fight for advancement in the next phase of the Champions League. The pressure is mounting, and the atmosphere at the Santiago Bernabéu is already starting to be felt, with fans anxious for a strong response from the team. The iconic home of Real Madrid, known for its rich history and as a true cauldron, is preparing to host a decisive match that could define the team's future in the Champions League. The anticipation is palpable, and fans, aware of the importance of unconditional support, are mobilizing to create an electrifying environment that inspires players on the field. Every corner of the stadium echoes with cries of motivation and hope as the crowd unites in a single chorus, believing that a comeback is a real possibility. Real Madrid's history in the Champions League is filled with twists and memorable moments, and the team will seek to draw inspiration from this legacy. The pages of the club's history are filled with examples of overcoming challenges, where the impossible became possible. From the legendary victories that marked the 1950s to the recent campaigns that led the club to win trophies in adverse moments, every player who wears the white jersey knows the responsibility that comes with the emblem. The leadership and experience of players like Sergio Ramos, who has a history of great performances in critical moments, may be decisive in the quest for a comeback. Ramos, with his grit and determination, serves as a model to follow, and his presence on the field brings a sense of security and confidence to all around him. The coming days will be crucial for Real Madrid, which will need to work hard to correct defensive flaws and improve connectivity in attack. The coaching staff, along with the players, must meticulously analyze recordings of the previous match, looking to identify weak points and opportunities for improvement. Vinícius, aware of the challenge, also mentioned the importance of fan support. We need their energy. The Santiago Bernabéu is a fortress when we are together. We will give everything we have and bring the qualification back home. This statement reflects not only the forwards' confidence but also the collective belief that, with the support of their fans and internal determination, the team can turn the situation around. Moreover, the team is preparing to intensify training, focusing on improving defensive communication and fluidity in attack. Each player has a role to play, and the team spirit will be crucial for Real Madrid to face Arsenal head-on. The unity and determination of the group will be put to the test, and everyone at the club is aware that Real Madrid's greatness is built in moments like this. With fans by their side, the team is ready to fight, and the Bernabéu will become a true stage of overcoming and emotion, where every pass, every dribble, and every goal will be a statement that the spirit of the club is indomitable. The next meeting between the two teams promises to be electrifying, with Real Madrid fans expecting a strong response from their team. The anticipation is palpable, and the energy in the stands of the Santiago Bernabéu is high as fans prepare to unconditionally support their players. Every seat will be filled by passionate supporters who believe in the possibility of a turnaround, ready to create an atmosphere of support that will propel the team to overcome challenges. Real Madrid's history is filled with moments where adversity was transformed into triumph, and this serves as fuel for the team's determination in this crucial match. The pressure is on the players' shoulders, who understand that the responsibility is great. This is not just a game, but a test of character and resilience. Fans expect the team to show grit and determination, characteristics that have always been hallmarks of Real Madrid in times of pressure. The determination of Vinícius Júnior and his teammates may be the decisive factor for a historic turnaround. Vinícius, with his dribbling skills and speed, has the potential to destabilize Arsenal's defense, creating opportunities that could change the course of the match. His role as a leader on the field will be crucial, and his confidence can inspire the entire squad. With the fighting spirit and skill of their players, Real Madrid is determined to fight until the end and show that they are still a force to be reckoned with in the Champions League. The team not only desires to overturn the score, but also to reaffirm its position as one of the giants of European football. They know that for this, every player must be in sync, working together to create a collective performance that lives up to the club's legacy. Attack strategies will be fine-tuned, and the defense will need to be more alert and organized to avoid surprises. Additionally, the history of victories in adverse situations serves as a source of inspiration. Players who have experienced these moments in other competitions, like Sergio Ramos and Luka Modric, know that experience is vital in decisive games. They have the ability to guide younger players and uplift the team's morale, turning pressure into motivation. Real Madrid enters the field with the ambition to demonstrate that, despite the challenges, their history and tradition can be a powerful ally in the pursuit of victory. The coach's strategies will also play a crucial role, as it will be necessary to adjust tactics and formations to maximize each player's potential. The objective is clear: transform the frustration from the previous match into determination and focus. With meticulous planning and precise execution, Real Madrid is prepared to give everything they have in search of qualification. The Bernabéu will be a true cauldron, and all eyes will be on the field, where the team will seek not only to score goals but also to make history once again in the Champions League.